Good morning. This is Tamara Buchan, founder and director of Reclaim Initiative. Today is Thursday, October 7th, day 26 on our countdown to the 2020 election. Citizens of Heaven. That is one of our highest identities, and it is an expansion of our reality that we're also citizens of the United States, most of us. And as we are rooted in that identity, we are now in a period where we're asked to go up to that higher perspective and realize that we have a higher identity than our nationalist one. It's a kingdom one, as we're all connected in the family of God. So when Jesus came, the Jews were very rooted in their identity as the beloved chosen people of God. And when Jesus arrived, he came and he expanded that identity beyond the Jews as God's chosen people to God so loved the world. He opened his arms to everyone. And Paul tells us there's no Jew or Gentile, no slave or free, no man or woman, no Democrat or Republican. There's only oneness as citizens of heaven. Our higher perspective is that we belong to each other on this planet. We have sisters and brothers around the world in every country, and some of them are suffering mightily. How do we live as if we are connected and love them? The decisions we make often affect not just ourselves or those around us, but they have global implications. We are so globally connected now. That is part of the way the world has been dramatically shifting, is that with the advance of the internet, we can now have news at our fingertips, and we can know of storms in Asia. We can know of wars. We can know of all these things that are taking place that we would never have known even 50 years ago. It used to be that we had to turn on the news at 6 p.m. to watch Dan Rather, or we had to wait for the morning newspaper to discover what had happened in the past 24 hours. And now it's in front of us all the time. And sometimes our reaction is to want to shut down to that and protect that which we know. But Jesus is asking us, come up higher. See what I see. See the love I have for all my family members all around the world. So I have some Facebook friends that are from other countries, and one of them put in a post like, I'm so disappointed that the citizens of my country are more obsessed with American politics than what's happening with our very own government. And I thought that was such an interesting observation, that they would care more about what's happening in the U.S. than what was right in front of them. But that led me to think about, what witness are we giving? What are we doing to have a good testimony? Are we seeking to understand? Are we seeking to embrace others with a different viewpoint? Are we seeking good for everyone? It's a challenging question. And as citizens of heaven, I believe that we have been given a voice to something different. We have been given the opportunity to listen instead of react, to seek to understand instead of to react. We have been given grace, the ability to walk in grace over judgment, to give blessing instead of cursing, and to be in unity instead of division. None of this is easy right now. There's a million reasons to be offended. There's a million reasons to think that we need to see our political party win. But I just encourage myself and all of you that when you start to go there, to stop, to remember who we are. We're members as God's great big family, and we're citizens of heaven. And as we look from Jesus' higher perspective, We see a world that needs a good word, a good stance, and a care and concern for everyone within this planet that God has so lovingly created for His beloved people. May today be one where you walk in that higher perspective. Amen.